Hi guys, we're at day 12. Not long left now, so really enjoy every minute of the practice that we do together. Our affirmation today is I am confident and I am clever. So let's carry that with us throughout the practice, and we're going to start in a standing position. Feet hip distance apart, hands at your side, palms facing forward. Let your shoulders drop, crown high, tall long spine. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, let your shoulders melt away from your ears. And just think about today's affirmation and what it means to you. I'm just going to make my way to the top of my mat. Let's breathe in, arms wide and high. Exhale, forward fold. And let's just take a couple breaths here. Let your head be heavy. Let your tailbone come high. Relax. Okay, let's lunge our right leg back. Left leg to meet right, come into a plank. Lower yourself down, keep your elbows in. Scoop up for cobra. Squeeze the glutes. Let's push back for our first downward dog. Be gentle on the hamstrings, walk the dog, take some time here. Push your chest to your thighs, tailbone high. Let's lunge that right leg forward to the top of the mat. Left leg to meet right. Inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's do the other side. Inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg lunges back. Right leg to meet left. Plank. Let's lower ourselves down. Inhale, scoop up. Squeeze the glutes, beam the chest. Tuck the toes. Downward dog. Let's lunge our right leg forward. Right leg to meet left. Forward fold. Inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale, Tadasana. Let's inhale, bring our arms wide and high. Exhale, down the centre line, forward fold. Let's come into a halfway lift. Hands to the shins, feel a long, tall spine. Feel like you're reaching forward with the crown of your head. Bring your hands to prayer at your heart centre. Now let's come into warrior three. Lift that right leg high. Squeeze the glute, squeeze the leg. Push through those toes. Let's lunge back and land that right foot parallel to the short edge of the mat. Come into warrior one. Arms come high, facing forwards, bend the front knee. One more breath. Let your shoulders drop. Okay, let's bring our arms down to the lower of our back. And let's do a little bit of a camel, a warrior one camel. Reach your chest to the ceiling. Keep that dip in your front leg. Reach high, breathe here. You can do it. Use your breath. Okay, let's rotate our bodies, bring our arms to a T, warrior two. Shoulders drop, couple breaths here. Smile. Feels good though. Breathe. Okay, let's bring both feet to face forward, hands to hips, forward fold. Hinge at the hip, long spine, come down to the floor. Now let's bring our right arm high, so plant that left hand on the floor, or if you have a book or a block, use that. Right arm comes high, stretch to the ceiling, reach those fingertips high. One more breath. Okay, let's bring that right hand back to the floor. Okay, we're going to bring our hands to the top of the mat on the inside of the left foot. We're going to lower our right knee. Now you can stay here, or you can roll onto the outer edge of your left foot, and that just opens up the hips a little bit more. Another option here is lowering to forearms. That's an even deeper stretch. Or if you want to add a little quad stretch in here, then you can bend that back leg and reach back with your left arm. Breathe here. Okay, let's bring hands back to mat. Be gentle with yourself, it was a big open. Tuck the toes. Come back to three-legged dog, left leg high. Let's bend the knee, open those hips. Let's lunge through in between the hands. Back leg forward for a forward fold. And let's do the other side. So halfway lift, hands to shin. Reach that crown forward, bring hands to prayer. Feel strong in your spine. Let's lift that left leg. Squeeze the glute, reach the toes. Okay, lunge that left leg back, plant the foot for warrior one. Bring arms high, sink into that front leg, tuck the tailbone, lower the shoulders. Breathe here. Okay, let's sweep our hands down to our lower back. Let's have a little bit of a back bend. Reach the chest to the ceiling. Pull your shoulders back. Stay deep into that front leg bend. Whew, breathe here. Okay, let's rotate our bodies. Come into warrior two. Arms at a T, drop the shoulders. Breathe. Squeeze that front knee out. One more breath. Okay, let's bring both feet to face the back. Hands to hips. We're coming into our wide leg forward fold. Hinge at the hip, long spine. Come to the floor or use a block, a brick or a book. This time we're going to bring our left arm high. Reach to the ceiling. Feel that twist. Fingertips pushing to the ceiling. Breathe here. Let's bring that hand down to the floor. Make our way to the top of the mat. Let's come down onto that left knee. Right leg still bent. If it feels good, then come up onto the edge of the right foot. Push that knee outwards. Go a little bit deeper into the hip. You can come onto your forearms here if you want to push yourself a little bit further. Or you can bend that back knee and reach back with your right arm. Grab the foot, stretch the quad as well. This is such a deep stretch. So wherever you are, be proud of where you are. Breathe here. One more breath. Okay, let's gently release that back foot. Come up onto your hands. Let's push back to three-legged dog. Bring that right leg high. Squeeze the glute. Bend at the knee. Open up the hip. Okay, we lunge through. Left leg comes to right leg. Forward fold. Inhale, arms come wide and high. Exhale, Tadasana. Palms facing forward, shoulders drop. Breathe here. We're going to sit down soon, I promise. We are confident and we are clever. Okay, let's take a seat. Have your legs extended in front of you. Let's bring that left leg over the top. You want your knees stacked if you can. You want to flex the feet so as your knees feel safe. Let's inhale, bring our arms wide and high. Exhale, hinge at the hip, reach for the toes. This is a really deep one in the hamstrings, so don't feel bad if you don't get too far. But just let your head relax and let it be a passive forward fold. Hug into your knee. Breathe here. Okay, let's pull ourselves up. Let's plant that left foot on the floor by our right thigh, and let's hug that left leg in with our right arm. Come into a twist. Reach back, use your left hand behind you to stabilise. Tall, long spine. Drop your shoulders. Breathe here. One more breath. Okay, let's release. Let's bring both legs in front of us. And this time let's cross the right knee over the top of the left knee, or as much as you can. Inhale, arms wide and high. Exhale, forward fold, reach for the toes. Let your head relax here. Breathe into that stretch. Okay, let's push ourselves up. Let's plant that right foot on the outside of our left thigh. Hug in that knee, rotate. Pull that right shoulder back. See if you can face away from your knee. One more breath here. Okay, let's release, extend the leg. Okay, let's come to child's pose. To close the practice, knees wide, toes together. This time bring your hands clasped in front of you. And just breathe here. One more breath here. Okay, let's lift ourselves up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to your knees, palms facing up. Close your eyes, let your shoulders drop. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Have an amazing day, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed this practice. Lots of love. See you tomorrow.